to F11. Yeah, that was good, Otto. Just kind of cruising the hips out. Yeah. First two looks good, apart from Nadia running out of space. So are we set on this technique, or do we want to try the solo diving? It's B slot, sorry, it's B slot. It's okay, just take it for what it is. And yeah, it just looks like it ends up too much on this side of the tunnel. So ideally I'd want to have it more in the center, just so there's a little bit more space for Nadia. Yeah. Okay, the 11s get better, way better. It looks like the start of the 11 right from the beginning is better. And then we just need to fix the second part of the move. And it does get fixed, so I'm just going to let this thing run and talk about it as we get to the improvement. Otto, make sure your first move on the 2 is backwards, please. Try not to go too much into Matthew. See that? Otherwise, Nadia runs out of space as well, so you want to be heading this way for the first 50 centimeters of your move. A little backwards, that opens the door for these guys, and then your second move is now hips through there. Yeah, so the fix we were looking for, guys, at the start of the 11 was Otto not going backwards at the start and Nadia feeling like she can get her hips going in that direction. So there it is, boom. And then now we're pausing here, which is fantastic, but it's just pausing a little bit too long until you guys get the hang of it. A little better on that too. So yeah, there we go. So a little more straight back there. See how your hip's not running straight into Matthew. That opens the door, which means the rest of the piece can spin pretty effectively, guys. I like that. B slot 2 is getting better. So 1, 2. Yeah, we're just missing the little punch at the end with the confidence. So the first part looks real confident, and then now 2, go. Don't need to be waiting quite so long. And then keep looking, yeah, keep your head looking that way as you do it. Cool. And then Matthew, we're trying to stop you from rolling over your elbow, which is a bit of a tendency on the 2s. Looks like it's getting better. Just keep that in mind. 1, 2, yeah, still same thing. We're just got a great start of the 11. It's almost going a little too far now, so just, yeah. All right, now let me spend a bit of time looking at the back. Oh, yeah. Yoro, can you see how you're overpowering Matthew on this one? I was trying to figure out where it was coming from. But you're already around the corner and Matthew hasn't started his move. Remember what that feels like on your arm. You know, you're trying to get your hips through and someone's pulling your arm. It's almost impossible to do. So just bear in mind, that's a bit of a fix from the back there. Six a little bit up. Yeah, you see now on this one, Matthew's got ahead of you. He's got his hip down, he's active. Still a little tendency to be ahead of him. Maybe you guys think that because the front pair is taking its time, you need to get around and help them out. I'd really like the front pair to be working on finishing with a little more rotation. So 1, and then now a little more rotation rather than slide into the finish, guys. You see that last bit of the move? So you've done good to here, and then now just go the other half. So what I mean by that is you're going to start here and finish here. But if you look at where you guys actually finish up, yeah, so too far over to this quadrant, should be finishing a little more here. And all it is just at this point here, playing the same move again. Imagine you're in your A slots, getting that tiny shift through, and but mostly rotation. But right now you're seeing it as a big shift to the catch. It's not, it's a rotation to the catch, guys. Oh, Matthew, really stellar job on that body position there. Good job. 1. That's my favorite one there. This is the one you can see pretty clearly if we've got the start angle. And also Matthew's ahead of Yora, like it. See how easy that is. Yora, you don't get, just because you're waiting a little, you don't get left behind. All it means is that you can stay closer, because Matthew and Nadia slide through the center. There's that really tight 11 picture. And then I'll leave the cursor there. And then you get front pair gets more rotation at the end. Bravo, super good. Yeah, so that's a good steady improvement on the 11s. Just need to see more of them.